Hi, thank you very much for coming to my new blog. philipsteves.com finally, after a year, has become a reality. Yes, I'm Philip Steves, and the name of my blog is My Life is My Work. Because, I don't know, about a year ago now, I got this idea. I got an idea that maybe if I just did exactly what I wanted to do and shared it with people on the internet, that somehow I could make money so that I didn't have to have a job. And that was a year ago. I thought about it for a while and I didn't do much with it really. But now it's time. I'm a 56-year-old baby boomer, and I've had a variety of jobs and careers in my life, and all of them have been interesting. I was a hairdresser for a long time. I'm very interested in spiritual things. I've considered being a spiritual advisor or a counselor, and you know, I've renovated houses, I've worked with interior designers, I've done all sorts of interesting things. But the one thing about living the way I've been living is that none of the things that I did gave me any kind of a pension at all. So I don't have any pension. And I never got around to saving millions in my RRSP and stuff the way we were told we were supposed to do. So here I am, 56 years old, tired of working, and wondering what the heck is going to happen now for the rest of my life. So about a month ago, I was surfing the internet one night and I found an article that was written by a fellow named Paul Butler from Ohio. And there was a shimmering blue link in this article that was just winking at me, so I opened it. And there was a fellow named David Wood sitting by the pool in Costa Rica in this beautiful house that he was living in, and he told me a story about how he had lived in a rusty old minivan not more than a few months earlier, and how he had started an internet marketing business, and in 90 days he had transformed his life to the point that he could now afford to live in this beautiful mansion in Costa Rica, and he had all sorts of money. So I was listening to it, and yeah, I've heard stories like this before. I've, kind of always been interested in business and multi-level marketing and all sorts of things. Has definitely been a big part of my life for years. But I don't know, I kind of believed this guy, and I thought, Phil, this wondering how you're going to pay the rent next month thing isn't really going to work much longer, and it's not really working now, and I just decided after a couple of days that I was going to really go for it. And so I have been. For this last month, I have been internet marketing. And you know what? It's been a challenge. For somebody like me who really doesn't know very much about computers, it's been quite a challenge actually, but I'm enjoying it. I've been blogging. I've been writing blog posts daily actually for nearly a month. I've been making videos like this, putting them on YouTube, and I'm learning how to put links in my blog posts and in my videos that are two presentations that similar to the one that I watched, basically about internet marketing and about different ways that it's possible to make money on the internet. And you know what? I've learned a lot this last month. When I first started, I could barely even cut and paste, let alone write on blogs and tape things and put them on YouTube. And so, it's not impossible. And I've worked at it. I'm not going to sit here and tell you that this has been easy. And, like I sometimes felt like throwing my computer out the window because I couldn't figure out how to do the simplest things and I got frustrated and whatever. But you know what? I persevered and I'm enjoying it now. And I actually have started to make a little bit of money. The first 4 weeks I made $200. That doesn't sound like much, but from scratch, it's actually not bad for a new business to make $200. I just got my first check yesterday in the mail. And you know what? I'm excited. I'm enjoying it. I feel creative and alive again in a way that I haven't for a really long time. And I'm 56 years old. I could live for another 56 years. I'm not dead yet, and I have to come up with some way to make a living that makes some sense. And I want to enjoy the rest of my life. I've enjoyed the first 56 years. I hope to enjoy the rest of it too. So I want to be able to have the time to look after myself. I want to be able to exercise and eat well and look after all of my life, not just one little part of it. I'm not going to invest my whole life in some kind of a career the way I did before. I've got to be able to have time for myself and to live a well-balanced life. So that's why I called my blog "My Life is My Work," because all of my life is important to me, not just one little part of it, like a successful career and a terrible family life, or, my body falling apart because I never eat well or exercise. I've been there. I've done all of that, and I don't want to do it anymore. I want to have balance in my life, and I want to have a type of abundance that I've never had before. I want to have the type of abundance that I can rely on. I want to be able to pick up and travel and take my laptop with me and run my business from wherever I am. And you know what? I found a way to do that. And I wish I had something free to offer you, or some kind of an ebook with all of the secrets of internet marketing or something to offer you right now, but I don't. I haven't written that book yet, but I've written 30 or 40 different blog posts, and I'm putting them on my blog, and I'm proud of them. I'm proud of what I've been doing. I'm learning things that very few people on earth know, and I'm willing to help you learn them too if you want to. So there's a little form next door here where you can put your name and email address and phone number. And I would ask you to do that, because I will contact you and tell you what it's been like for me, and I'll tell you the truth. That's all I can really offer. I'm not rich overnight. I've only been doing it for a month so far, but I know an awful lot more than I did a month ago, and I'm happy that I started doing this, because my life is a whole lot more interesting than it was. So I'm going to leave it at that. I don't want this video to be too long. I'm happy that I opened that shimmering blue link. I'm happy that I tried something new that I never thought I could do before. And I do feel so much better. And I've started to make money. I've actually created multiple streams of income. And they're more like multiple trickles of income right now, but I can see that I will be fine for the rest of my life if I continue on doing what I'm doing. I'll have all of the money that I want. I'll be able to travel freely and do all of the things that I've always wanted to do. And I'm not going to have to worry about paying the rent and how I'm going to pay for my food and all that sort of stuff any longer. It's like, fill in that form. Put your name and email address and telephone number there, and I will get a hold of you. And I'll tell you how it's going, and I'll help you do it too if you want. So thanks for coming. I really, really appreciate it, and I hope that you can relate to what I'm saying, because it's the honest truth. That's all I have to offer, and that's all I really want to offer. Thanks. Bye.